Hello everyone, this is Lolly. Welcome back to my planner series for 2021, which is craft themed. I had a super long video that was too long in embellishing these inserts, and I had to cut that video in half. So now we are going to resume where we left off in the middle of that long video. And I have this set of Echo Park dies. I just left them connected and cut them all out together on black because I figured that would be something that would show well on all this decorative paper. So I like this one that says create. There we go. If you don't like trying to glue these really fine die cut images onto your paper, go ahead and back the paper up onto double-sided tape first, and I just thought that that would be good to fit right there. So I'm going to give you a link below to the playlist of the whole series I'm doing here, because you could see how I constructed all of the pieces. Oh, that really makes that pop, doesn't it? Now, I had made this, which is kind of like a junk journal to fit into my traveler's notebook, and I think that's going to be perfect right there. Now, this poor little cover needs some work. I love this, but I also want to add to it. So I'm just looking, here's what I think as I go through this. This is pretty. I love the colors. I love what it says, but it gets lost, the white on white. So if I use this, I would back it up onto another piece of cardstock. Or I could go with something completely bold like this, which I think would be a better plan. I think this is just so striking. Crafty and happy. Isn't that pretty? I would love to just do some thick embellishments, and I'm just not sure because I know my traveler's notebook is going to get pretty thick. So I think this will be fine, but I think I want to use the deco edge here. I'm not sure with this busy pattern that the deco edge really shows up as being very striking. You can see it on the back better than you can the front. It's okay. So one of the things that let's see what we have here. We have this one as well too. I really like this. Also, I want to think about some of these here. That would be really cute there. I haven't decided yet about this, but I like the idea of doing something tall like this. Very cute. You know what? Someone suggested that I could use these chipboard stickers, but peel off the extra cardboard on them. Then it wouldn't be so thick. That works. Brilliant. That was from a hint from one of my viewers. Thank you so much. Now it's thinner. It's still thick, but it's thinner than it was. That makes me happy. Cute. Very happy. So it's giving these dimension without too much dimension. Very cute. These got centered very well. I want to use the word maker right here. And I am going to get out my stamps that I have and use those as well. That doesn't show up too well, does it? You know what? Let's get these buttons over here. I don't know if that will work. Let's use this. Let's use this handmade symbol right here. I'm saving some of these white pages because the fact that I have some stamps I want to use. And I'm going to stamp on the back of that, I think. Ooh, I love this thing here. Let's do Sewing Mends the Soul, and then I'm going to leave this because in my year I can be adding ephemera and bits and pieces that I collect. Ooh, I have an idea for these. I want all of these pieces here to come at an angle from the bottom. I like that a lot. Now I like this. I love the buttons, but I think maybe something a little more solid right here. I like this because it's got that brown frame around it that makes it really stand out. I just want to make beautiful things. Perfect. Great. This would be great for putting a photo on because I think it's very busy, and I think one photo right in the middle would be very attractive. Very cute. And I can also put stickers on these. Of course, they would show from the back a little bit. And I am going to put more of this in there. Let's see. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that is perfect. Isn't that perfect? I love that. And I have this whole thing back here. This would also be a great one for a photo. Perfect. I think I might stamp something and put that right in the center there. Don't know. I love this crinkly paper. This is so fun. And this is on the sticker sheet here. This is interesting because when you pull this off, you end up with this little piece here, which could also be used somewhere. See, like here. Perfect. And I still have this left. This would be perfect for a stamped image right there. Crafting is my superpower. Amen. Cuteness. Let's see what else I have here. Let's get that camera out. I just want some pop of color almost everywhere. I don't have to have a lot. Like, for instance, just these little flowers would be cute. You know, just something to add to it. I think I like this here. Let's do this as a pocket, and this time I'm going to make it a top-loading pocket. Now, something long and vertical would be great in here, such as, would this fit in there? It would, but I don't want to waste the whole thing. So what I think I'll do is cut that up. Let's get a piece of scrap. Okay, so how long does this need to be? I just need maybe one row of these would be fine. So if we glue that on there, trim off the excess. And this is going to give me, this will make it stick out farther than what it was before, because I want that to stick out a little bit. Like that. But now I'm wondering about putting something like a pull tab sort of on here. Ooh. Remember we cut this off and I said this would be a great, haha, it's cute. So let me think. I also need, nope, I'm just not loving it. Now normally I would put my rickrack on the front, but see how it's going to cover up my A in eat? So I think I'm going to put it through the back and then put a staple in there, and that will at least hold it in place, but I'll still be able to see my my words there. So I've got a staple in there. I can still see what it says even though I have this on there. See, now I have something I can pull that with. Very cute. And it almost looks like coffee steam. Very cute. I really love this. I think this is so pretty. Let's look. I'm going to cut this right after the banner before that flower there. I realize this will be a little short, but this would be a cute pocket, I think. Right there. And what if I put that rickrack on it? And I'm going to put this on the back so you could see the spokes from the front. They're not really spokes, but you know what I mean, the little mountain thingies. Oh, so cute. Now when I put that in the back, it'll still be a pocket. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue the sides and then add the Fabri-Tac right on the rickrack. That is so cute. That's too similar to that color. Let's do this, and then it can be a journaling card. That's very cute. Now I think I'm going to punch a hole in this, and let's go with, let's mark the center there. I have this little tiny hole reinforcer I think I'm going to use. This is from the Elizabeth Craft hole reinforcers, and they're in my shop. That just makes it so pretty. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I love it. So we have these, and I wanted to do another set for these because I have some scraps now that I can use. There we go. Now that one is done. And I think what I'm going to do with this little tiny scrap of scissors that I really adore, it's just going to go in here on one of these pages in the beginning. So I just think that is too cute, like right there. Use up all those little scrappy pieces. Alrighty, now I don't think I'm going to really be decorating too much here, except that I could put washi on the edges of the pages. Might do that. Very fun idea. Okay, but I do want to get the stamps out that I have brought with me for this. Crafting keeps me sane. That is so true. I think I'm going to stamp some of these out onto some cards. Let me get a block. Now, one of my things here, I had a card that I wanted to stamp on the back of. Right here. Isn't that cute? Now, you could always stamp these before you sew them into your project. Just, you know, that way you're not getting, you're not running the risk of messing up on your stamping, if you know what I mean. And actually, I think I'm going to also do that right here. I'm feeling under here to see what's the smoothest part, because you know I have a lot of bumpy things under here. And I also want this caution woman crafting. I think I want to stamp this onto colored cardstock. Then I'm going to fussy cut that out. I know exactly where I want to use this. Okay, and that is on my folder here. I want to put that right on the pocket. Now I guess the question is, do I need a little bit of extra something underneath there? So I'm going to use the fishtail banner. This is a 1.5 inch wide piece of cardstock. Let's see if that helps. So to bring that out, oh yeah, I can still see what's going on behind it, but I'm wondering if this is too wide. Maybe I should have used like an inch. So I'm going to take off a 1/4 inch on each side. Oh, actually it's a 2 inch, that's why. I'm going to take off a 1/4 inch on each side and make this a little more narrow. I think it was too overpowering. Oh yeah, that looks way better to me. And you don't have to have rubber stamps to say what you want them to say. You can always print things off on your computer in whatever document generator you have and cut those off, and you would have really fun sentiments. Plus you can choose whatever you want it to say, but I think that really helps to bring that out a little bit, little pocket there. Now I'm going to trim one of these off camera and put them elsewhere in my journal. I think it'd be okay right here. Okay, now the other thing, I want to look at those chipboard stickers again for something here. Okay, this mentions sewing. How about these ones that say sew right here, or these ones that say sew. I just have to remove part of the back here. Okay, very cute. Oh, I think that really perks it up. Okay. I think I am going to leave the covers as is for now. I think I've done what I want to for my covers. Except, I think this one is going to get, I don't know. Since this is my calendar, I don't want my cover to be too bumpy or it would be very hard to write on the inside. So I'm going to leave my cover as is. We probably need to stop here because my camera is full, so we will continue with our next part.